Hi, this is Rick Eymer with the Palo Alto Weekly. We're here today with Phillip Doan. He is a football player here at Gunn High School. He is our Boys Athlete of the Week after rushing for 193 yards and scoring 3 touchdowns in a big win over Los Altos. And really puts Gunn in the driver's seat in the Scaval El Camino division. And I think that's a great place to start. First, talk about the game and you know what it means for this program.
So at the start of the game, I mean, we were all kind of nervous. You know, we didn't know how we were going to come out. But, you know, as soon as we got that first score, I mean, all the nerves were gone. And it really means a lot to us that we came from, you know, winning maybe 3 games a season to all the way to, you know, we're number 1 in the league right now. It's an insane feeling to have right now.
Yeah, and does the rest of the school kind of understand what's going on? Are they behind you all the way?
Yeah, I mean, we haven't always had like the support of the school, but I feel something different this season, especially. Yeah.
It seems like there's a lot of excitement, obviously, and you've had really a ton of talent. You have a lot of running backs. The defense this year looks really good. Kind of just talk about the team in general.
The team, I mean, man, I love these guys. Everyone has like their own special, unique thing that they're good at. And what I like to do is I like to work with everyone, you know, like find like the best way to work with like every single person individually, and you know, find the best way that them as an individual could work, you know, to their best.
Mm-hmm. And what about your offensive linemen? I guess you got to appreciate them a little bit.
Oh yeah, these guys, man, they really lay it out on the line for me. I love them.
Right, now that kind of an offense is really kind of a, you know, you never know who's going to get the ball, and you know, for your defense, it's a little crazy to look at. But was that hard to learn, or is that easy to pick up?
It was easy to pick up for me because last year was my first time running the ball, and first time I ran the ball, it was with this kind of offense. So I was able to pick up pretty quickly. Some of the other guys had to take some time to adapt to it, but I think it's working out well for us.
Great. So your coach put you in last year he just said, hey, you're going to be a running back, or you said you wanted to try it?
I don't know. He said that he thought that I was a good athlete, and you know, decided to put the ball in my hands, I guess.
Right. Yeah. You're also a wrestler, obviously, which you got to be pretty agile for. And you know, talk about some of the wrestling moves and how that kind of helps you in football.
I will say for defense, my double leg takedown, it really helps me with my tackling. It really, you know, like the fundamentals of tackling is just, I'm sorry, they line up really well, and that's why I feel like I'm very comfortable playing defense. And you know, usually it's offense where I'm like, you know, oh shoot, what do I do, you know?
Yeah. So like defense obviously is reacting. So that's kind of what you do in wrestling, although you do go on the offensive too, I'm sure. And you know, I know you've been to CCS in wrestling, and I know you want to plan to get back there this year. Kind of talk about the wrestling program here too. I mean, it's been fairly consistently good.
Yeah. So this last season, we said goodbye to a lot of our seniors, and man, these guys were like key. They're key assets to, you know, our program, and we've gone through four coaching changes throughout my 4 years of high school. It's been a little bit hectic, but you know, with help from Coach Creighton and well, basically the community, I think we're going to scrap together a good season.
Great. You know, and you know, I just don't want to go any further without mentioning your team photographer. Oh, I guess he's the unofficial team photographer. But you know, he had a great picture of you the other day with the heart thing. I think that was a few weeks back. But what does he mean to have him around?
Man, Butch is just he's such a friendly guy. He knows that me and my family have been going through it this last year, and he's been there to support us. And yeah, I appreciate him immensely.
Right. Yeah. I always like to look at his photos. I mean, he's just tremendous. I mean, and he gets kind of nice feature shots too, like the one of you, and then the one that I used with just a smiling face in the middle of the field.
Mm-hmm.
And what I meant with the question there was, you know, just how fun it is to have other people kind of around the football team really get engaged.
Yeah, it really warms my heart that, you know, we're starting to build like a real community around the football team. You know, that consists of like parents, alumni. I don't know, it's a beautiful thing for me to see.
Great. So we've been talking to Phillip Doan. He was our Athlete of the Week this week, and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And if you want to find out about next week's Athlete of the Week, visit us at pasportsonline.com, or you can press that subscribe button down below.